Hello everybody, I am H3xy and today we are going to be showing you how to win a trios by yourself in the final circle. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button below and do consider subscribing if you are new here. We are going to be breaking down the footage of H3xy. We're going to go through everything he did well to secure a clutch. Now, I am going to show the clip in full and then I'm going to come back to it and talk over it. So, if you have already seen the clip, which was on yesterday's video, or you don't really care, you just want to go straight into the breakdown, the timestamp is here. Go there, it's obviously linked in the description as well, because I'm such a nice guy, you know. But otherwise, let's get right into the video and let's cue a title card.
Oh, the solo buff, the rest is solo. They're upstairs, they're healing the meta. You have to rebuild. They're going.
They're shooting at me!
Self-res.
Taking a big hit from us. You can win this.
Essential information only now, Wolf.
Five targets remain.
Low ammo.
Better.
Two left.
All right.
Spot. Self-res. Win. Clean as a whistle, Hexy. Well done. So we will break it right down from the beginning. So, the backstory is me and Wolf have literally just died here. There's currently 2 downed, and there's 1 person remaining. We don't know if anyone has any self-reses. We don't know any other information. And now we know that there is no other shops, apart from the one that's about to close in, and there's not really much else hope. So let's just basically see where he takes it from here. Now straight away, Hexy's being sneaky, he's being unorthodox, and he's deciding to go the way that they're not expecting. So he's going to go out this window here and basically hunt them down.
They're shooting at me!
Self-res. So what's happened there is that one has literally just been rezzed, knowing that they don't have much health. He's focused that person, they've went down, and he's thrown that thermite down to control ground. He's not aiming for the person, he's aiming for the ground next to him, forcing him to take either gas damage or take the fire damage. So yeah. Now he did notice, if you look just up here, that somebody was self-reviving. So this kid here is self-reviving. So Hexy knows that if he does kill this first person, he is expecting another one. This kid, we don't know. So he's expecting 2, but possibly 3. Which is why he's trying to focus the 3rd one. So he's expecting him to come down. There's the one that is damaged. Forcing the thermite damage. And he knew that there was already one in the air. So obviously he's just ammoing up, listening out, and trying to get stock here. So there was a call out that we made there, where I've said to Wolf, essential communication only. This is Hexy's breakdown, not mine, don't worry. But the reason that I've said that is because when someone is sound horn to find out where people are, any sound is a distraction, so he needs essential information only. So stuff like if he has time to armor up, say armor up. How many people's left? This is a really important thing as well up here. They must know how many people they've got left. It does help them because a lot of people don't check that out. I know Hexy did, but it's best to be on the safe side. But right now he's played it right. He's played to the building. He's kept as much high ground as he could. He knew that he needed some high ground. There is a ping here of what the ideal high ground would have been had we got out of that situation. But he knew that he had to basically hit this building here, just to be on the safe side. So what he's done is he's heard someone running around the side and knows that other person is pinned in.
5 targets remaining.
So he's just in the lookout. But notice that he's holding his nerve. He's not panicking. He's not jumping off the building as soon as he can. He's not prone. He's just taking in information the entire time. If you're prone on the top of that building, basically where he is now, if you're prone there, you're not gathering any information other than audio. At least if he's standing up, he can have a look, see what's going around. If someone is shooting at him, he can just use this side of the roof as cover if he needs it. But right now, he's just thinking about getting as much information as possible. So here's a big thing. He's aware that he's had the cough. He's went into the gas and he's made the cough animation. So straight away, he's alert for people who are around. So if I heard the cough, he knows that I would be looking up and basically trying to find a kill. So he knows that he needs to kill anyone who heard that as quickly as possible. He doesn't want a drawn out fight. He needs the fight to be quick as to not alert the other team. At this point, he doesn't know if the single person is here or if the duo is here. So he needs to end it quickly in the hopes that it's the duo in which he can finish off his other teammate just as quick. So here he's taken quite a bit of damage and he's not taken any risks. Now, I am a fan of taking risks, but it's got to be controlled. So the reason that he's not taking any risks here is because he doesn't need to. He's cracked the armor. He knows exactly where they are and their path to get to the zone. So he's quite aware and very acute of that fact. He has been told that he has low ammo if he didn't already know. So he's already found a place where he wants to go to pick up that ammunition. There also happens to be some plates there as well. So this is his target. And the good thing is, if he makes the jump from the roof while the other person's healing up, he will have the element of surprise and the person he shot at won't know where he is. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. So that basically means that they've got to find him again, whereas Hexy already knows where he is and can spring an attack from another direction. He's not entirely sure at this stage if it is this solo. Now he is. 2 left. So obviously he knows there's 2 left at this point now, and he's just killed that person there, who probably should have got at least a shot on him. You can see here by his health, which he's taken via gas. He's not taken any damage from gunfire there, which is actually hilarious. Let's just watch this absolute noob try and jump shot from a million miles away. It just doesn't work. 2 left. Pathetic. So Hexy's had a little look there, surveyed the area, and he knows that they're not under a bridge or they're not in any of these little ducts on the other side. So he knows by the power of default that they're over here somewhere. The reason he knows that they're over there somewhere is because he's had a look at this building, sorry, at this tree line before he's jumped off. So he already knows that they're not there.
Alright.
Which is why he's playing this angle so he's got cover. He sees that the airstrike's coming in. And now he's getting shot. So again, it's quite, well, I'll say fortunate. He has always kept moving, so he hasn't stopped and stood still instead at the airstrike. If you look very subtly at his movements here, so we'll just go back even a couple of seconds. Actually, we'll take it back another couple of seconds. You'll see that he's always moving, always moving. He's not staying still. He's always shimmying side to side. He's doing that so he doesn't get picked by a sniper, and there, the person's missed the shots. Down 1 person. He knows he's got an advantage here. Win. So that was pretty straightforward, this part. Getting himself into the position was the complicated bit. The kills actually weren't too bad because these two attacked him, like the staggered attacked him. They've basically fought 2v1. This is an easy win, and they've just thought, hey, fuck it, I can take him, which was the wrong decision, because when you go one-on-one, thinking that's fine, if I die, the other person backs me up, if you then get dropped, you are then putting tremendous pressure on your teammate. H3xy knows this, and he is exploiting that fact. He's not waiting to find out where the other one is. He knows if he drops them, it is basically on one-on-one, because if the other dude happens to have a self-res, which he does, he knows that with this gun, he all he has to do is tap him once, and he's straight back on the ground. Obviously, he did miss him when he aimed down sight there, but that's fine. So he's dropped one. Notice how he's dropped down and took cover while reloading. There's pointless taking damage when you're reloading if you don't have to. You know from looking at the map here, if he needs to move laterally across here, he can. And he'll still be in the zone. He's still got at least another 10 seconds before he needs to finish this game. And to be fair, 10 seconds in Call of Duty is a long time. You can tell the difference between a 0.4 second aim down sight weapon and a 0.2 aim down sight weapon. And same thing going on here. That time difference is immense. This basically gives the advantage to H3xy, believe it or not, because these people need to move because one's down. So this person's thinking, I need to kill him quickly, or I need to keep him alive long enough for the other guy to be rezzed, and H3xy takes full advantage of it. So obviously I've said self-res there, but H3xy obviously already knows that, because he already knows that he's up against 3, sorry, he's up against 2 and he is the 3rd, so he knows that he's not up against the trios, so by default it is a self-res, that both of them could have self-res, so you'll notice that H3xy is going to try and aim at the person he downed first, as he's the most likely person to come up first, and if the other dude has a self-res, he can do it that way, because that way he might be trying to focus this dude, and this other kid comes back up, which he doesn't want. He knows that, so he focuses the kid he shot first, then he would move his attention to the other person if it was appropriate. Win. Just like that. So yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown. He's done really well there, starting from the beginning, taking alternative angles, which you can see here, which they weren't expecting, downing someone, and just basically exploiting. So when it comes to situations like this, you have the advantage if you're on the low ground. High ground is always preferable unless it's in a closing circle, and the reason why is that this kill was just far too easy for him. Far too easy. You see how vulnerable you are. You can't shoot at somebody, you can't evade somebody while you're dangling in the air, which is why he's went early. He's not trying to stop around and jump late, he's went early so he can actually use that to his advantage. Tall buildings are your best friend in this kind of situation, because you know they've got a drop from them. And obviously you knew that there was at least one person to come back down. But he's let them go because someone else would have took him. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comment section down below, and if you do want to see more stuff like this, hell, if you want me to see me do this to your gameplay, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, otherwise, that's the breakdown, that's the analysis. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.